Alright, yeah, welcome back to the final episode with our green-white Delirium deck. Right, let's get into the game, shall we? I'll see you there. Alright, we're on the draw. We've got a turn 1 play, we've got a turn 2 play, we've potentially got turn 3 players. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Our opponent, by the way, is rank 32, called Liu. Yes, it's Papa Jace in the contested war zone. Oh yes. What is Papa Jace playing? Green, eh? Could be Delirium, could be Green Stompy, could be Super Friends. There's far too much at this stage it could be. We've got our white source, which is pretty good. It bodes well for a collective effort and declaration in stone in the future. We do want to grapple with the past next turn though, to see if we can get Delirium and get an extra 2 damage in, depending on what we draw, of course. So, first turn, our opponent played a forest. What did they do second turn? Green white. Alright, could be humans then, perhaps. Alright, let's go with plains. We do have our double white now, so that's pretty sweet. We will swing in with our Dryad, and then in response we will grapple with the past. Combat trick. Boosh. Just in case he had a response for us. What did we just drop? Can I not look? Alright. I see an enchantment in there anyway. I'm just gonna let it all go, I think. Yeah, let's let it all go. 3/3. Sweet. Instant, creature, enchantment, land. That was a good idea. It wouldn't let me look at my graveyard, but just had this feeling. Actually, it would only not let me look at the vessel. That makes more sense. Because it's the only one I couldn't grab. So yeah, we have Delirium online, turn 2. Which is pretty sweet. Could do with some more Delirium creatures though. That'd be nice. Lifespring Druid. We have a ramper. What are you ramping into? Or is this... Oh, that's an elf. Alright, well, Sun Petal Grove. Swing in with our Dryad. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Probably no block. No block. And then we're just going to Pilgrim's Eye. And pass the turn. If we get an Eldritch Evolution next turn, we can sack Pilgrim's Eye and get ourselves an Ishkana. Which would be absolutely ace. Looking forward to that potentially being a thing. Maybe should have grabbed a Plains or a Swamp, but eh. Whatevs. It's not greatly important at this point. Because we can't do the Ishkana stuff. The amount of lands we've got at the moment. If our opponent wants to get in with his 2/1, I would like to block. Alright. So we've got some blue here. Interesting. Not sure what this could be. It could have been our Blink deck, but there's no reason to play a Lifespring Druid unless you're really worried about being mana screwed. Who knows? Alright, let's just get in with our team. And then we're going to play the Blob. Archangel Avacyn. Well, we've got Declaration in Stone. And Pulse Marasa as well. Fair play. Which one are you going to kill? Dryad. Okay. Right, well, you take 1. You lose your Avacyn for good. We play a forest, we pass the turn. Next turn we can pulse and get back our Dryad if we want to do that. Maybe this is a Blink deck. Flickering Avacyn isn't bad. Oath of Nissa. Could just be Super Friends, actually. Bant Super Friends. Yeah. It is Super Friends. With a mountain in play and the Lifespring Druid, it's clear that trying to go for a 4 or 5 colour variant. The land is not dead, merely sick. I will nurse it back to health. Good for you, Lifespring Druid. Good for you. So, with their 3 mana, or 4 mana actually, they got a Tireless Tracker. Okay. Well, they're going to get a lot of clues, but we have a collective effort to do the reprisal version of it. So we're going to be able to kill that Tireless Tracker. And do I want to put a counter on my Pilgrim's Eye at the same time? I don't know. Just don't know. Question is, do I want to be greedy and go for the 1/1 counter on each creature and get as many creatures out as possible? I just don't know. Well, we've got a Dryad. Dryad stops Tireless Tracker from ever attacking in. And you know what? Collective effort. We'll do 1/1 counter, destroy that. There's no point destroying his enchantment. So let's destroy that creature. 1/1 counter on each creature we control. Pay that. Tap the summon sick one. And then we'll get him for 2. I think that's the best line to go for. So tracker down. 2 damage in. We've got Blob next turn. It's a shame we couldn't get a counter on him. It makes him so hard to block. But we'll see. It's in a graveyard. Just a Dryad and a Reaper of Flight Moon Silver. Alright. How much do you cost? 5. Alright. Sacking his clue by the looks of it. Or by the sounds of it. I guess. Nope, just going with a Nahiri. Annoying. Probably our Pilgrim's Eye. Oh no. So he's potentially just lost his Nahiri unless he's got a Declaration in Stone or something in black to kill our Pilgrim's Eye. Well, he's attacking in, so he's lost the mana. Could have a Gideon's Reproach, maybe. It seems really bad for our opponent. Well, we get a Blob in its place, so we might as well take this chance. If we don't take the chance, and he didn't have a card, which it looks like he didn't, then we'd be really annoyed. So, Nahiri down. He could have Green Warden, perhaps. We are going to play our Forest. Play our Blob. Pass the turn, holding up Pulse to go get back. Probably the Reaper, I guess. Sacking a clue. Okay. Could go get back the Blob if he kills the Blob on our turn. On his turn, sorry. But this might be where we just start steamrolling him. With the Blob making tokens every turn. Can get pretty out of hand, and he currently doesn't have enough blockers to kill it. Guaranteed 2 damage in the air every turn. Call the Gatewatch. Which one's he going to go for? We will base our decision off of this. It probably means he doesn't have a Planeswalker in his hand. Or he's just looking for the perfect one. So which one's he going for? Maybe Chandra? Tamio. Alright. He's going to try to tap down our creatures. Well, he does have the right amount of mana. Okay. Yeah. minus to tap down our creatures. I know. He's just going to plus them so that he draws cards when they attack. Right, let's go pulse back a... Thank you, game. A Reaper. Getting a bit of life. Right. Let us swing in with the team. Swing in there. The tapped and attacking token. Yeah, we're going to have to swing in with all of them. Even the token's going to have to get in on that action. Alright, only attacks. Balls. Well, he loses his druid. But he does get to draw 2 cards. I figured I could choose where that token attacks, but apparently not. Right, he draws 2 cards. We go with a Reaper. Helps with board wipes and stuff like that. If he's going to like languish us away or try to remove our creatures, we sack in response for a tiny little bit of value. But we've got him dead in the air now. With the sacrifice off of the Reaper. And the Skinner counter as well. Also helps. But he's just drawn back up to 6 cards, and he has a lot of mana to play with, and no restrictions on what mana to spend for any of his planeswalkers. That being said, he had to search for this one, so I imagine we see a tap down here, just to stay alive. No, a tap up. So he's confident he's not going to die. Green Warden. You're dead, aren't you? Gets back Nahiri. Yeah, you're dead. Okay. You might have a reprisal, actually. Gonna have to bear that in mind. Right, well, if that's the case, we're gonna make sure that we've just got 3 3s. Do that. 6 in the air. I'll put down a Desperate Sentry as a sacrifice fodder for the Reaper. Everything's coming at our opponent. We get a token. He can block 1. Oh, fog. Makes sense. Alright. He's not even going to block our blob. Interesting. Alright, well, pass the turn. We will put a counter on the Skinner. Spread the love. Always forget about the fogs. So, Nahiri comes down. Which one's she gonna exile? I'm assuming that's what she's going for. Yeah. Alright. Cool. And tap down some more creatures. Gonna have to tap down our blob and our Pilgrim's Eye, perhaps. That's what I would expect. Yep. He's slowing us down, alright. And passing the turn. Alright. Let's play a Vessel. Let's get as much information as we can, just to make sure that we can kill him. Sack the Vessel. What do we get? Gideon. Gideon's great. Right, we're still gonna swing in with everything. Not fussed about losing any of these to combat damage. And I believe we win no matter what. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. So unless he can remove one, block another, we've won. Which isn't out of the question. He's going to go for the Skinner. If he fogs again, our Skinner doesn't die. Pulsar Marassa. Ah, that gets him out. He's going for a Tireless Tracker. Alright. Down to 4. He's clinging on. Give him that. So, Tamiyo can't minus again. Nahiri can't minus again without dying. But that will exile probably our Blob, and it'll tap down our Pilgrim's Eye and our Sentry. Meaning we could only get him for 3 this turn, 4 with Gideon's ultimate. But he's got a Tireless Tracker as well. Alright, so we're going to say bye-bye to the Blob. Probably going to say bye-bye to Tamiyo here as well. Unless, of course, he thinks he can stay alive without using a minus ability. Tireless Tracker. Does he have a land? Probably. Nope. Alright, Jace to bounce one of our creatures. Probably our Pilgrim's Eye. Nope, a token. Okay. And then he has to tap down our creatures, otherwise he's dead. If he pluses, he loses. If he minuses, he stays alive. Because Gideon's ultimate will make Pilgrim's Eye a 4/4. And we'll just get in over the top. Yeah, there we go. So we're slowly but steadily getting rid of all of his planeswalkers. We're having them all commit suicide. Desperate Sentry. So Desperate Sentry comes down. He probably minuses Jace to bounce a token away, which hurts. If we Gideon 0 cast, we get 2 tokens. He swings in. We're forced to block with them, probably lose them. Or we could just Desperate Sentry. We have 3 power in the air. 4 next turn with our Pilgrim's Eye. If he doesn't bounce it. Yeah, we'll go Desperate Sentry first. So I also don't mind blocking with a Sentry because I get 3/2 out of it anyway. Right, do I want to attack in? So if I attack in, he chumps there, blocks there, loses his Tireless Tracker, and we lose a Blob. But that's 1 creature down, and then he bounces 1. Or do I just hold off? He bounces a creature, attacks in with both of them. I don't block. I think if I wait until Gideon, he's going to bounce my Pilgrim's Eye anyway. We can't actually attack him with my Desperate Sentry, so I don't even know what I'm on about. Let's just pass the turn. Alright, so we've got Tamio down, Nahiri down. About to have Jace down, probably. So there's still Baby Jace left. There's the Nissas. There's Obnixilis. There's Arlinn Cord. He's got a lot of Planeswalkers to choose from. He's got a Gideon for more tokens. He has to have them, though. That's the thing. And I suppose now he's got Oath of Nisra. He could technically play any Planeswalker, but having the off-color Planeswalkers in just on the hope that you get Oath of Nisra is a bit risky. Lots of chances for dead cards if that's the case. Emiria Shepherd. Are we going to see a Plains from you? Probably not. He's bouncing away a token. That blocks our Pilgrim's Eye. That's annoying. Mirror Shepherd gets a land. So he gets any permanent he wants, which is going to be Nahiri. Oh, please do not stabilize at this point. I'll be very upset if you do. Very upset. Alright, well, we can wipe his board, though. If we attack him with everything, he's forced to block everything. So he blocks Tireless Tracker, blocks there, dies. We ultimate Gideon, blocks there, it dies. And then we get 2 3/2s to play with, and he can't bounce both of them. So he needs 2 blockers. Let's do that. Ultimate Gideon. If we don't ultimate Gideon, then Pilgrim's Eye doesn't trade with Emiria Shepherd. And therefore he keeps her blocker around. Attacking with everything. Please no fog. Blocks. Blocks. And blocks. Okay. We don't have any tap down creatures for Nahiri to target as well. Once this is over. So Nahiri can't do anything except for loot for more answers. Green Warden, is he going to exile his Green Warden? He's not. He is not. Oh no, he is. He's getting back a Emiria Shepherd. Alright, we get 2 4/3s. Both of them lethal. So Emiria Shepherd into land, into Tireless Tracker's probably the route that he's going to go. He's going to scry and draw. Swear to God if he stabilizes and comes back from this, I'll be so annoyed. It's probably why I don't like Super Friends. They always come back at like 2 life. And have an answer for everything. Make some good decks, of course, but still. Planar Outburst. Gonna go for the full whack. Yep, he is. He's gonna get himself a 4/4 land. Oh, we lose our tokens. Had to have an answer, didn't you? Had to have an answer. We don't have anything hasty, so... Oh, no. Evolving Wilds. No. Right, well, we'll play and sack the Evolving Wild so that Vessel hits less lands, in theory. Go grab that Swamp. Sack the Vessel. Come on. Let's find some answers here. An Avacyn would do me just fine. Wow. Just Wow. Alright, I guess Evolving Wilds to thin the rest of the crap out of our deck. He's going to come back from this. And that really, really, really butters my biscuit. Scries and draws. Probably plays Nahiri. To discard and draw. Emiria Shepherd to probably go back and get every last single one of his Planeswalkers. That was a Plains, so he gets a Planeswalker right onto the battlefield. It's a Tamiyo. Plus his Tamiyo to draw cards from his land. Brutal. We've just kind of run out of steam now. And so all we're doing is drawing lands. He gets to draw a card. Passes the turn. Wow. A whole collective effort. Well, we'll get rid of his Emiria Shepherd so we can say bye-bye to all of his graveyard interactions. And play our Evolving Wilds out. Because I do not want to hit a land next turn. A land next turn is just game over for us. It's just too slow. And too unlucky. Nahiri. Plus is Nahiri. Discarding a forest. Plus is Jace. More card advantage. With his hand as full as it is, how can he not possibly have an answer for absolutely anything we do at this point? We're top decking. He's got full decisions of whatever he wants to do. Let's go and get a Plains. So Nahiri's gonna... Oh, there's a Nissa. Wonderful. Nahiri's gonna ultimate in the next 2 turns. Probably go get an Ulamog, which will kill us. Tamiyo can almost ultimate to get infinite combos and play whatever. And Jace is just Jace. Jace can keep bouncing our creatures off the board though, so we can't possibly get any damage in. Plant token for Nissa. Westvale Abbey for us. Gotta love them lands. Got to love them lands. Well, at least we can kill ourselves faster. So we've got that going for us. Sorin to kill us even faster. Yep. Please hit an Ulamog. Oh. You could have killed us. Nahiri ticks up. Nahiri can ultimate next turn. But why would he want to kill Nahiri for the ultimate when he can plus again? So he's not gonna. All this because he had a fog. Funny that. Minuses so that you can draw 2 cards. Alright. We're down to 6. We're dead next turn. He draws 2 cards. And Oath of Gideon. Alright, let's get ourselves a token. Kill ourselves a little bit. And he passes the turn. discarding. It's nice being able to discard to hand size, isn't it? I wish I could. It's just this empty void where my heart should be. Discards an Evolving Wilds. We get an Avacyn. Turn too late. Yep. Because, yeah, Nair is just going to ultimate and all that jazz, so... Pass the turn over. Say bye-bye to our token. We could potentially stay alive. If he bounces our token and doesn't minus Nissa and also doesn't hit anything. Oh, there we are. That's probably going to do it. In fact, that does do it, doesn't it? Yeah. That does it. Jace bounces a token. Even if we play Avacyn into his attackers, we still lose. So, yeah, GG. G goddamn G. Ugh. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next game. Alright, we're in. We're on the play. If we had an extra green mana, this would be awesome. It's still alright, though. We'll take it. So, Forest into Vessel. Pass the turn. Next turn is Plains into Crack Vessel. Look for a green source for Nissa on turn 3. Alright. This thing makes that thing. Oh, there's a green mana. Alright, well we might as well play the green mana and pass the turn. Crack the Vessel on his end step. Cool. I think this is mono green Stompy. Would be my assumption. Or werewolves. Could be either. Alright, well, we kind of have to play something next turn. Otherwise... Wow. That is quite the selection of things that we can't really cast. Suppose I'll go with the Dryad. We can get everything back from the graveyard. The reason I picked Dryad is because it has Death Touch. Which could, when we go to put down Nissa, put our opponent off from... we've lost 2 of our 3 targets for Evolutionary Leap. Or 2 or 3 good targets for Evolutionary Leap, should I say. Well, we have a 1-2. Can block his Prowler quite happily. And we get a 3-2 out of it. In they come. Got a pump spell. If you want to waste it. Waxing Moon, transform it. Alright. Fair enough. We get a 3-2 anyway. So, another Eldritch Evolution. Great. We can't double cast anything because we don't have the green mana for it. If we swamp into... Did that give it trample? That gave it trample. If we swamp into Nissa plant token, we can trade with the Recruiter chump against the Predator, short of another pump spell. And then next turn we get the Dryad down, which makes our opponent not want to attack in with anything from that point on. I think it's worth the risk, so we'll see. Right, pass the turn over. He is green, we're at werewolves. Okay. Just a little bit mana screwed. So Eldritch Evolution can sack a plant token and get us any 2-drop. But that's just a Skinner and Dryads, really. Don't think we've got any other 2-drops in our deck that are worth grabbing. But it's not the end of the world to get more Death Touch. Okay. So we want to kill that guy. That guy's really bad. And chump that so that we can keep Nissa alive. If we see a pump spell, then we're going to be sad. We did not. Alright. Still going to be a little sad. Ooh, Declaration in Stone. Lovely. Alright. Pump up Nissa. Only thing she can really do. It's worthwhile. Dryad. And I think Dustwatch Recruiter is going to say bye-bye with Declaration in Stone, just so that he can't get any card advantage from it. Boop. And if he wants to get in with his 4/4, he's got to tackle our Dryad and lose it. Next turn, on the condition that we draw absolutely bugger all, we can Eldritch Evolution a plant token and go get another Dryad. And then make another plant token. Which should keep Nissa safe a little longer. Lamholt Pacifist. Alright. Well, he's got the ability to make his 4/4 unblockable. Oh. You can kill Nissa next turn, though. But okay. Grapple with the Past. I guess there's an Ishkana. I don't think that helps us, though. Not particularly, anyway. Because we don't have Delirium. Although we would have Delirium with Grapple with the Past. So let's go grab it. Because we can kind of cast it. Let's go get Ishkana. Ishkana lets us Westvale Abbey in the future. Alright. Pass the turn. And Nissa stays alive. Alright. It is 4, isn't it? It is 4. Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Kill that. Chump that. This Pacifist can't attack. Oh no, not Waxing Moon. No, Waxing Moon. Means Nissa's gone. No, no. I'm so sad. Alright, well, it flips back over and now it can't attack again. We get Ishkana. Ishkana makes some big wide board states. And pass the turn. No attacks from our opponent. Good. Good. Does mean his Pacifist flips and can attack now. We're missing a white source for collective effort. Eldritch Evolution. Eldritch Evolution on a plant token actually gets us some interesting things, so we'll do that, I guess. Because it's X+2. So I think we'll go get a Skinner so that we can make our team really huge, massive. And we'll put it on Ishkana so you can block a 4/4. What do you do when you flipped? 6. Deals combat damage to a player. Put 3/2 colorless Eldrazi onto the battlefield. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of you, I think. Flips back his Pacifist so it can't attack. It's the second thing we cast for the turn. I guess I'll attack him with Ishkana if that's the case then. Oh dear. Oh no, it should be fine. He gets to chomp and no one loses anything. Because he doesn't have burn. Yes, he doesn't have burn, thank God. Alright. It does mean his pacifist can attack now, though. Let's just pump up the rest of the spiders, I suppose. Just keep making them a little bit bigger. If we get a plains, we're just going to collective effort and pump them up again some more. We'll take the 4. Leaves him open. Conduit of Storm. When it attacks, add 1 red to mana pool. And beginning of next phase, transform it. I believe it adds 2 colourless. Yeah. Alright. Not a great deal to worry about there. And a Prowler. Oka. Grapple with the past. Is there a plains? There is not a plains. But we can get back some more of our tasty goods. And now we can get a plains. Yeah, plains into collective effort's pretty good. Plains, collective effort, counter on all of our creatures. Actually, cancel. Counter on all of our creatures, destroy enchantment and kill power 4 or greater. Destroy that, counter on all of our creatures. Tap, tap. Sweet. That's nice and tidy, isn't it? Alright, let's get in with our 5/7. I like our board state now. Sweet. Guess just spread the love. Tax in, probably to gain the, I don't know, to go unblockable. Risky, risky. Just realised I should have put a counter on the Skinner, because then I can attack with everything. Yeah, well. Pull some Marasa. Can get back an Avacyn. Or something of the sort. We can Ormondol whenever we like. So maybe we attack him with everything. When he comes in for the attack, we Ormondol. And then we win next turn. Do it that way. He's werewolf, so he's got no reach. He's down to 2. We can also just pulse and stay alive and kill him that way as well, which I think is probably just easier. Since we're now down to less creatures. Alright, let's just make sure we stay alive. Archangel Avacyn. Hits us for 2 down to 12. And gets himself some red mana. For a Breakneck Rider. Right, so he's dead. He's dead it is. Swing in with the team. Archangel Avacyn. He's taking 5 here. They're all indestructible, so we don't lose anything. GG. There we go, thank you. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Remember that, actually hang on, let me just double, triple super check. Next week is a subscriber deck, so be sure to send those in. I believe, when my phone stops being all horrible and doing things, hang on. Yes, next week I will be able to do a subscriber deck, so be sure to send in subscriber decks so that I can pick a deck of random and see whichever one goes. If it's more Eldritch Moony themed, then I will probably favour it over, since people like to see the new cards being played, essentially. So Yes, be sure to leave a like if you like the content. It helps me out a great deal. Share it around if you like the deck as well. It gets it into people's eyes. And subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a lot and gets you to see the rest of the content I've got to offer. And if you're not sure what the rest of that content is, then be sure to stay for the end card, see the rest of it. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.